So, hi guys again. So, this is a problem about a composite 2D body. Okay, so somebody asked me about this ones, or not exactly this one, but some of them. And so, we're gonna do this one. I think it's 107, but I'm not really sure. Oops, just go with this one. It's not the one that I'm looking for. Okay, so I think, okay, but just check that out. I better use this one. So 4.107. Okay, so this is one that we're gonna do. And they're asking us to get the forces acting at the elements or linked CA and DE. Okay? So, okay, we're gonna try to do that thing as fast as possible, but I'm hopefully explaining you the steps that I will do. First of all, if you see here, I have something and something there that it's holding the whole body. And I will figure that out this F and E as pin supports. Therefore, I cannot do what I call global equilibrium 2D because it's too complicated. And that is because I have four unknowns with three equations, so I cannot do that one. Therefore, I need to break apart the body. Maybe you see this one, so I'm gonna go right ahead and do what all the individual parts of this composite body. Let me start with this one. Just gonna do this and like that. Okay, what are you doing? Well, I'm trying to put this thing over here. You have all the measurements over there, so I'm gonna stay like that. And this thing is 600 pounds. It's within that's data. Okay, it's applied on the G point over there. Fine, and then I have something happening at A. Okay, so at A, I see that this thing over there, it's a pin support. So I'm gonna put AY, and this thing is gonna be AX. Why? Because it's a pin support. And at B, like here, maybe in the corner. So this is point A, and this is point B. Therefore, I will put this BY there and this BX there. So first, of this composite body, I'm using this individual part. Okay, I don't know how to call this body, GAP or whatever you want to call it. So far what you will see here is that I have at X, AX going to the right plus BX going to the right equals to 0, and then Y, I will have AY plus BY equals to 600. Hopefully you see why. And a moment regarding, I don't know, I think I got it over there, and I think I did it regarding B. So let's just do it regarding B to see what will happen. So if I do that, I will get something here, which is, okay, so regarding this point, the 600, let's just go with the 600 times. So if you look at this, I have all the distances, which is 20. 15 plus 5, it's 20. Therefore, hopefully you see that this is a plus. Okay, now let's go with AY. So AY over here times, okay, from B to A, it appears that I will have 5. Maybe you can see that in the, so I'm gonna erase, okay. I'm gonna, oops, take this one out, and maybe I actually can do this so you can see clearly that I'm using the 15 time plus 5, and that will give me a 20 for in this case, and in this case I need to just multiply by 5 because it's the distance that will get me from B to A. Okay, so later I'm just trying to make this one bigger. Okay, so now what I have over here is the AX times also 5. Okay, so if you see here, this is the 5 that I put over there. This is a 5 that I will put over there. And so I think this is a minus, and I think this AY, it's also a minus. Okay, so minus, and you're equal to 0. Okay, so if I have that, yeah, so if I have that, you can see that I can just divide everything by 5, and this thing will give me a 4. Therefore, AY plus AX will be equal to 2,400. Okay, so another thing over there. Yeah, I think I'm right about doing that. Okay, I think this is for unknowns. From the get-go, this is for unknowns with 3 equations, so I cannot solve all the things in this place, okay? Well, and actually, yeah, there's something about A, but not the whole deal. So this is just one body. This is just the first body. Let's just go with another one. So let me just go here. I'm gonna skip it over there, and let's just go for CA. So if I do CA over there, I will put this C here, A there. Got it. So I already put the A. So I'm gonna put again the forces at A at the joint, okay, but backwards. So AY is gonna be like this, and AX is gonna be like that. Okay, so I'm thinking this body CA is looking at a different perspective at the forces acting at A. And C, since it's the first time that I'm putting the C forces, I will put CY as positive and CX as positive. This distance, maybe you see it, that this distance from here to there is 25 or should be 25. Look at it, okay? Because maybe I'm wrong. Let's just go X. What you have here at X, it's CX plus, I'm sorry, it's not plus, but minus AX equals to 0. So that means that CX equals to AX, but that doesn't help that much. Let's go with AY. Yeah, let's go with Y. So I will get a minus AY plus CY, and this thing will give me 0. Therefore, I can write that CY equals to AY. Okay, one more piece of information that maybe helps me or maybe not. Now, moment regarding A. Let's just do A. So regarding A, this is the point of interest for this equation of moment. So CY will pass through A. I won't take that into account. And now CX. So CX times 25, this thing should be a minus, equals to, I don't know if you see it, but this thing is 0. Therefore, CX equals to 0. Okay, so CX equals to 0. That means that AX is also equals to 0. So I'm going to put it over here. So AX equals to 0. And whatever information that I'm having, I'm already putting over it with these squares, okay? So AX equals to 0. And that's it. So far, I think that's the only thing that I can, no, look. Now from here, I can just go over there. I'm going to erase this one later. But this means that now AY equals to 2,400, okay? So that's what it means. And if I go up to see what is happening over there, I already know AY. Therefore, from here, I can put that BY equals to 600 minus this. Therefore, BY should be equals to minus 1800. Well, okay, so some things are just unbilling itself. And since AX equals to 0, was equals to 0, therefore, from here, I can get that Bx also should be 0. Okay, so Bx also should be 0. Well, okay, so I have that thing already solved. So let me just erased this thing. So I'm gonna, okay, fine, good. Go over there. Now let's just go with this thing and let's see. Yeah, so okay, so the only thing that I'm missing from CA in order to be solved completely, since they are asking me, please solve all the forces at the link or member or element of this composite body CA, okay? The only thing that I'm missing here is that I don't know what is happening over here. I don't know CY, but it's gonna be equals to AY. Oh, but look, I already know that AY equals to this thing. Therefore, I can write that CY equals to this. So maybe you see it, but I already know everything about CA. So I'm going to do that at the end, but I already solved this body. I know everything about this body. What do you mean by everything? Well, all the forces acting on this body, so I can just put all these numerical values, okay? So that thing is done. Let me go with another one. Why another one? Well, because they are asking me actually about another one. Which one? DE. Okay, so let's just put, well, let's just use another color. So let's just, well, which one? This one? Did you like this one? Okay, so let's just put this one. So C, no, I'm sorry, DE. So this is your body, DE over there. And let's just put the unknown. So I haven't put D so far. Therefore, I'm gonna put this guy as dy, this thing as dx. Yeah, am I right? Yeah, I think I'm right. And then, yeah, and then I'm gonna put e. So e, it's gonna be, I haven't put e, therefore all of them are gonna be positive, but this is not, this one, oops, okay, whatever you say. So this one is not ey, this one is ex, and then ey. Good. Now this distance, maybe you have a feeling of how much is this because it can be seen from the figure that this thing is 50. Okay, so what then? X. What would you put for x? Well, I'm gonna put dx going to the right plus ex going to the right equals to 0. And then what? Let's just go with y. You know, I can have something from here, but I'm gonna put that later. Y. So dy going up plus ey going up. So same thing. This thing equals to 0. And what else? Well, moment regarding. Let's just put d. If I put moment regarding d, ex won't produce moment. Ey will produce moment. So ey times 50. Okay, yeah, because this is the distance that I need to go in order to find that thing perpendicular. And it's gonna be a plus. This thing is equals to 0. Oh, simple. Well, yeah, in this case, so ey equals to 0, another known one. Therefore, that means that dx, no, sorry, dy equals to 0. Okay, so I know dy. So maybe I have some other dy over here. No, I don't. What about AE? No, I don't. Anything about regarding E? Okay, so I'm just missing one part of the puzzle, which is something about here. I don't know DX or EX, but so what are you gonna do? I'm gonna move on. Okay, so if I move on from here, yeah, please help me out doing that. So what I'm oops here. So what I will do over there is what should I do over there? What I'm gonna do? Yeah, let me just take this one out. So again, okay. So now I'm gonna do this body over here, this CBDF body. It's a complex body, and I'm gonna use another color because such a, I'm in such in a good mood, and this thing will look like this. Let me just take a look at it again so I'm not screwing things up. But it seems that the C is over there, well, the B is over there, then it hits D, and it goes something like this, and I will stop there. Okay, so something like that, something like that. This thing is C, okay, so C, point C. This thing is B, okay, so B over there. Here I have, I'm trying to put as the best thing as I could. Whoops. This thing is D, point D, and this guy over there is gonna be F. Well, okay, let me see. I already put B, so I'm gonna put it backwards. Okay, so backwards. So this thing is gonna be BY, and this thing is gonna be BX. Some of them I already know, some of them are already 0, but nonetheless, I'm just doing it again. I'm trying to picture that I still don't know the values. I mean, I already know some of the values, but that doesn't affect the way that the approach or the way of the I do the analysis. What about C? Well, I already put C going positive, so I'm gonna put him in the other way around. So CY here and CX going to the left. So CX. What about D? I already put D. Yeah, yes or no? I think, yeah, here, over here. No, it's in green. So D, so let me just put, going here, dy, so your dx, and then F. F, this is the one that I haven't put yet. So this thing is gonna be Fy, and this thing is gonna be Fx. Let me just move myself a little bit. I need to go there later because I need to see all the distances, but nonetheless, this is what I have over there. So what are you gonna do? Well, I'm gonna do the same thing all over again. What do you mean? Well, X, let me just put it. Yeah, I was trying to picture where I can put those things. So you're gone. Let me just, oops. I don't know what's happening over there. First time that I'm using this. So, okay, so let me just put here X. Just put X. Okay, so now I'm gonna use the information that I already have because I don't wanna waste too much thing. So Bx is 0, okay? So this thing is 0. So you're gone, buddy. So let me just put it like that. Hey, what about, do I know something else? Yeah, look, dy is 0. Okay, so dy is 0. So let's just not put that one. What about by? Do I know by? Look, I already know by. So that one's a good one. What about cx? Well, cx is 0. Fine. What about cy? I already know cy. Oh, good. What about dx? Do I know dx? No, I don't know dx. I just know that dx is going to be equals to minus ex. Okay, from where? From here. I got that from there. Now, what about f? Well, I don't know anything about x. So now that I know that, let's just go for x. What I will put is fx going to the right plus dx. Yeah. Oh, I think I didn't do what I suggested it to do, which is use backwards. Okay, so I'm gonna I don't know, with this big square trying to erase something over there. Let's just go again and okay, so dx. Now I have put them backwards, which is a suggestion in order to solve this stuff. I already have put d in an equation, therefore I need to put it backwards. Well, it's not that I need it, but it's easier for the analysis. So that means that minus dx, and then what else? So cx, no. Okay, so equals to 0. This means that fx equals to dx. Still not that very useful, but so far it's a good thing to know. Why? Fy going up, this guy doesn't count, this guy doesn't count, and I already have this thing and I already have this guy. So let's just go again for that one. By, notice that this guy is a minus. So you don't need to go back here and say, oh, so this one should be down, therefore this guy. What I do is that I already put them backwards, which was my usual approach. Therefore, I'm gonna put, I put that this guy is going down, right? So minus by, I should put that, okay? Because in my drawing, this by is looking like that, so fine. And then I will deal with the numbers later. And cy is also going down, minus cy, okay? But I already got those numerical values. Is there something else? Nope. So equals to 0. Therefore, from here, I can know something. So fy minus 1800, because that's the value that I got there, okay? And minus cy, and cy was the 2400. So minus plus, because that's what I got there, equals to 0. That means that fy, so what I did over here is to respect the signs that I already got. Okay, that's what I did. But watch for it, guys, because that's my way to solve it, that I need to put them backwards in the other body. Okay, so in the other body, please change the direction of the forces that you have already put in the past body. So following those lines, I get this, therefore this guy is gonna be plus, this guy is gonna be a minus. All this way, it's gonna be a plus because this guy is gonna be higher than this guy, and therefore this is 600. Hopefully this is, you got what I make myself understood. Okay, so Fy equals to that. Therefore, should I solve something? Well, no. No, I'm not solving anything later. Or what about here? No, nothing. Okay, so moment, now moment regarding whichever. And what I did over here was to use moment. I mean, you can do any point you want, but let's just do moment regarding f equals to 0. Okay, so let's just start. Hey, what about cy? Okay, so cy times the distance. So how much should I move myself from this point to this point? So I need to go to the figure. Yeah, I need to do that all the time. So from here to there, it's from here all this way, okay? Because this is where cy is acting. So all that thing is 75. So it's a big road to there. And this thing, according to, it's gonna be a plus, okay? I know that I already know this cy number. Nonetheless, I'm still sticking to my analysis, okay? I won't change it just because I know the numerical value. I do that for the zeros, fine, but not for these guys that I already know. I will put them accordingly when I go to the numerical solution. Okay, so cy times 75. What else is a producing moment? Well, okay, what about dx? Okay, so dx will produce moment. So dx. Now, how much should I move myself down? Because dx is acting here. Therefore, it's all this stuff. Therefore, hopefully you see that this is 25, right? Well, I'm just putting nonsense over there, but because it's already seen. So 25 over there. Good, this is a plus or minus. So according to me, this is a minus. Good, I think I'm in the right path to do that. And then what else? Let's just go with dy, no, it's 0. The cy or see what I was cx, no, 0. Bx, no, 0. By, yeah, by. So by times the distance. So how much should I move myself from here to there? Okay, let's just go to the figure and you will see that from F to B, it's located to right here. Oh, not completely the 75, but just 70. Okay, so let's just move 70 and according, well, 70. And according to me, this thing should be 70, yeah, and a plus. Now equals to 0. Now let's just put what you know. Cy. Cy was all the time a plus this times 75. Hey, what about dx? Well, dx is going to be multiplied by 25. Okay, got it. Now, what about this by? Do I know by? Yeah, by was minus all in all the problems, a minus 1800 times 70 equals to 0. Therefore, if I can just do this as simple as possible, yeah, I'm already gonna give you the hint because what I did over here was to divide by 5. Okay, so I'm dividing this by 5. This guy is gonna be divided by 5, which is a 15, and this guy is a 14. And then you know, you can do that in your calculator. So therefore, what I have over there is a 2160 with a minus. Oops, with a minus. Okay. Okay, so what does this mean? Well, it means that then it means that fx, well, I don't actually care about fx, but nonetheless, so if I put that, therefore fx equals to minus 160, and then I'm gonna go here. Oops, where? Here. So this is the only thing that I'm missing in my analysis to solve the whole problem. So I got this. So if I already got that, therefore that means that EX should be equals to 160. Okay, okay, so I have solved the problem, okay? I have solved the problem. Let me see if I can, oops. Yeah, because I can scroll down, but I want you to show something. How would I put this all information together. This is what I would have over there. This thing is AY, right? So this thing is the Y. So I have this thing happening over there, this thing happening over there, and you're right. The excess part, okay, CX and AX are 0. Therefore, this thing is balanced. So you got it right. This is point A, this is point C. So your body is in balance, in static equilibrium, fine. This is one of the body that you were asking, good. And the other one, which is DE, something like this. Well, this is my way to depict what was D. This guy is D, this guy is E. And we already got that the Y parts, the vertical parts, were actually 0. So what I have over here is that 2160 goes this way. And since the x was a minus, 2160 goes that way, okay? So this thing is in balance. Oops, good. Therefore, you got that thing balanced. Well, okay, so far, so good. Please tell me if you have some doubts and I can do some other of this stuff or so for some other of the topics that we will see in the course, okay? So see you guys. Be safe.